Hey, what's good? It's Cadillaktrackz. I'm back again with another quick tip, number 62. Today's quick tip is about VSTs inside of Fruity Loops. Let me open up Fruity Loops. I've been organizing my VSTs, and I wanted to show y'all a quick tip about setting up the browser and VST presets. Right here is Nexus. It's open right here. Usually when I browse for sounds in Nexus, I have to click right here and go through with my mouse one by one and click on sound. Sometimes I even load up a sound and it gives me an error message and it just screws up and it doesn't even work. And that's a problem that I have a lot, but the problem with this way is that there's so many sounds inside of here that you'll never really get to all of them going through with your mouse like this. You can't browse the presets right here because, as you know, Nexus doesn't allow that. Only a Fruity Loops plugin would allow you to click right here and go to the next preset. And in fact, you really can't link this button right here to go to the next preset to a button on your controller either. So with there being no way to really browse through the presets quickly without using your mouse, and if you don't have some type of keyboard support, my computer won't do that. What I've done is I've made extra folders in the browser for it. This is something I just realized I can do. I just learned about this myself. I have been doing it the other way forever, years and years. What I can do actually now, knowing, is I can actually load up the presets right here into the browser. So what you'll do is you'll actually go here to options, you go to audio settings, go to file, and go to this extra search folders. And you're going to browse to the folder where your sounds for Nexus are located on your computer. And then you're going to go ahead and load it up. It'll pop up here with the same name as it is over here. If you want the name to be different in the browser, go right here to where it says browser name and type in a different name. I put a plus next to mine so that it pulls up at the very top of my browser, and they all pull up next to each other for different VSTs I've done this for. What I did is I went ahead and I loaded Nexus content in, and once I loaded it in, it was right here and it was ready to go. But I realized, yeah, it's here, and I can browse it with my wheel, meaning I can browse it a lot faster than before, and I can actually go to a preset, click down, and once I click down, it loads up that preset into Nexus. So I thought that was pretty cool, fast way to browse. But I said I needed to be faster because Nexus has a search function, and I want to be able to search basically with this right here. I want to get to my sounds quickly. So what I did is I went ahead and I made subfolders inside the browser folder. And what that means is I actually went ahead and I loaded the Nexus content up like so. And once I loaded up the Nexus content, I actually went to the folder where the Nexus content was on my computer. So once I found the Nexus content folder on my computer, I started making subfolders inside that folder. And what I'll do is I'll make the number 1 dot, and then I'll put in what type of folder it's going to be. And I saw that when I did that, it actually pushes that folder up into the very top of the browser in Fruity Loops. So when I click on Nexus, the first folders to pop up are the ones with the 1 in front of them, instead of all the other ones that are named different names inside of Nexus. By doing this, I was actually able to go ahead and organize all of my sounds. I have a ton of sounds in Nexus, and I was able to organize them into these subfolders right here. And I did so manually. It took me about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, but it's going to save me that, times 5 in the long run. And they're all organized, so I'll be able to get some more sounds that I never touched before because they'll be more accessible and they'll be easier to access quickly. And the way we did this folder here, we just actually went inside the folder. Once I had the folder, I just went to a new, and I made a new folder inside of the folder where all the sounds for Nexus were. Once I had made these new folders with the 1 dot, I clicked right here on the search inside of Windows, and I started searching. So once I'm inside of the Nexus folder, I can actually search the Nexus folder for leads, and they'll all pop up. Once they start to pop up and populate, I started to put those sounds inside of these folders. And what I have now is basically I have all of the Nexus content, and I'm browsing with my wheel. I have a dedicated jog knob on my template, so it's a lot quicker to browse through, and I can go and I've organized it into basically categories, just like you would when you search bass, brass, choir, flutes, gauge, guitar. So I can click on guitar, and then it'll give me a large folder full of guitars, and I think each one of these folders has hundreds of sounds because that's how many sounds were on the computer when I searched the word guitar inside of the folder that had all of the Nexus content. It's just an easy way to get through sounds. As you can see, I'm loading up all these sounds quickly, and I'm not running here with my mouse through Nexus. This is something genius, I think. Like I said, I've been using Nexus forever. I think we all do. I've always used my mouse. I used to be able to use my keyboard to go up and down, but it stopped working. And I needed this. I needed this bad. So I just wanted to share this with y'all. Like I said, it takes a little bit of time to set it up and to put the folders here with the one. I had to search my computer, literally manually search the computer, search up here for all the sounds. Once I found them, I had to push copy, which is Control A, to select all of them, and then Control C to copy those notes and consolidate them into these folders. But it's well worth the time. These folders now have hundreds of presets in them, and I can go through these and I can load them up into Nexus. A lot of these sounds I would have never got to because I would have been digging and digging through the little browser. This is just a quick tip. I'm going to go over this some more in the new recent videos. It's about how to set up your browser and to set up your system to be more efficient and smooth. Cadillaktrackz 1.